Now, this Friday, Gort Town Hall Theatre is sent for a very special night of music, stories and connection. AnnMarie O'Grady, accompanied by Declan Sinnott, with local talent Jenna Ryder opening the show. Promises to be an unforgettable evening, and I'm very pleased to say that Declan Sinnott and AnnMarie O'Grady join me now. Guys, thanks very much for being on Morning Focus.
Hey, thank you so much for having us on.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. And keen, as I'm sure the listeners are, to find out about you two guys, how you're working together on these shows and what your kind of working relationship is like. Does it go back much further than this? Is this a recent coming together?
Yeah, well, actually, I've known Declan for a long time, for over 20 years, and I opened some shows with Christy Moore and got to meet Declan through those shows. Kind of, Declan played many shows with Christy Moore, and it was great because he got to hear a little bit of my music, enjoyed it, and it's taken us kind of this long to get together and record some tracks. It's an unusual project in that I'm travelling around and bringing we stragglers and singers into Declan to produce beautiful songs. So Jenna Ryder is a local girl in Gort, and we came to Cork to record a beautiful song with Declan called You Know. We had a working title for it called Home for a little while, but it's been great, and it is great. It's an ongoing, wonderful process.
From your perspective, Declan, you've a long career in the music industry, worked with so many great names, as AnnMarie alluded to there. Christy Moore, obviously, Mary Black, Moving Hearts, personal favourite of mine, Horselips as well. What keeps you enthused about music? Is it working with different people? Is it also the different approaches, the kind of the modus operandi of what AnnMarie's doing with this particular project?
Having nothing else to do, really.
The devil makes work for idle hands.
No, it's just I feel the same as I did when I was a young fella. Really, maybe not quite as enthusiastic, but I feel the same thing, and it's always, when you get involved, like AnnMarie's songs, and her voice really jumps out of the speakers when we make tracks together. And that lights me up. When somebody takes hold of the song completely, then it's a journey that I can really enjoy, like putting the bits and pieces in place behind it to make a record. And but I just love what I do, and I expect I always will.
From your perspective, AnnMarie, tell us about the upcoming album, Town, as well, and the work that's gone into that.
Yeah, well, myself and Declan, Declan was the first person I contacted in terms of doing songs through the decades. And I said, would you be up for it? And so the first song we did was actually a Brian Kennedy song called Town, together. And we'll send it in to you to have a listen at some stage. But the album will take the year to do, between getting lots of different people. But the track went so well that I was like, by any chance, would you be interested in kind of producing the whole album and coming together and trying to... And, it's been absolutely fantastic. We've worked with Jenna Ryder, who's in her 20s. We worked with a girl called Cara Black, who's a poet in her teens. And next we're kind of working with the guy in his 40s. But the song with Jenna was great to do. I went down to Gort and met Jenna, was greeted with a cup of tea and lyrics and juggling around lyrics. And she's a super character and a beautiful singer. So with a bright future ahead of her. So it's a great experience for her to come and, see Declan at work as well. And so it kind of opens a door of opportunity in a lot of variety of ways. And I think I'm in my 50s, so it's kind of across the decades that, it's bringing different colours, different experience, and it's so energizing. I just love this project.
The show on the 13th, Declan, is it going to be a mixture of all different elements? Will there be what yourself and AnnMarie have collaborated on and what she's collaborated on, the likes of Jenna with? Will you each be performing songs from your own careers? You working together on those, or will you perform solo? Will there be kind of a story element of stories in it as well?
Well, there probably will be. There'll be talking, like. But no, it's mainly AnnMarie's gig, and I'm the guitar player, and I might sing a song, but basically I'm there to support her, and then Jenna and Anthony. What Anthony's second name?
the guy from the Soul Doctors,
Anthony Thistlethwaite, yeah, and the Water Boys. Don't forget the Water Boys.
And the Water Boys. That's right. Yes.
Well, he's going to play a bit of sax with us.
He's going to play a bit of saxophone and stuff. So, so it's very exciting because he lives close to Gort as well, and has very kindly jumping in and bringing his creativity to the table, which is incredible, you know.
Yeah, it should make for a very, very good night. And Jenna is opening the show, as I said, but presumably AnnMarie, given what you've just told us, will be performing a duet with you at some stage?
Exactly, yeah. Well, she will be having Jenna back on stage, you know, kind of mid-show to showcase this beautiful song, to show what's possible with collaboration, with conversation creatively. And I hope people will feel very inspired by that and might inspire them to try different things as well. You know, it keeps it interesting.
That is for sure. And look, given the day that'll be in it tomorrow, Friday the 13th, make sure you touch wood before going on stage.
That we don't get a puncture or something.
Yeah, I would say break a leg, but we don't encourage anything to actually turn into reality. Well, look, you can get tickets for tomorrow's gig on Eventbrite. They are €20 at Gort Town Hall Theatre. AnnMarie O'Grady and Declan Sinnott. We're going to play home now in just a moment, but thank you so much to both of you for joining me on the show.
Andrew, just to mention, they actually ended up selling out yesterday, so there'll be tickets on the door as well if people come down. We have spaces on the door to pop in at Gort Town. The doors are at 7:30. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you very much for joining us. AnnMarie O'Grady here with help from Jenna Ryder and Home on Morning Focus.